Hello. Right, this pose I'm going to share with you now, I call the culprit pose. Now the reason I call it the culprit pose is because the culprit of sciatica, or one of the big culprits, is these small muscles at the back of the pelvis here, underneath the glutes and the TFLs at the side, which is what are called the piriformis muscles. Now, in the West, we sit in chairs and we huddle over desks. In the East, I know it sounds a bit like hippy-dippy, but in the East, in Thailand, in India, and a lot of countries, people sit more on the floor. They eat food like this. They sit in like a half lotus, or they cross their legs like this, or just anywhere like that, and they eat the food on the floor and everybody shares. Now, subsequently, the back of the hips are more open, and the piriformis, all the side muscles of the hips, etc. Now, we in the West, because we're sitting in chairs or we're driving a lot, our piriformis they shorten a bit. I'm not saying they shorten, but they tighten up and they hold tension there, and it throws off so many things. And add to that the psoas muscle underneath here, hunched over and shortened all the time. It's no wonder that so many people have lower back problems. But these things, and I found out inadvertently through getting sciatica myself, through being hunched over for years painting, that these simple poses and exercises that I'm sharing with you, they fix it. I've seen it happen for so many people. It's brilliant. So let's get into this. So I'll stop talking, okay, and just show you and share with you. You can do it yourself and reap the benefits. This pose is going to be a wonderful foundation for the next one that's really going to help. Okay, so again, the culprit pose, okay? So here we go. I pull up my right leg, left hand underneath, right on top, just below the knee. And we're going to change the breathing here. It's just going to be in, out, and we're going to pump the leg about 5 to 10 times. Now, do it slowly, still being respectful of your body. And the whole idea is to pump the knee as far up the chest, towards the chest as you can, feeling any kind of limits, and just breathing them out. It's good. Then we'll do that on the other side. This time we'll put the right hand on the bottom and the left hand on top. There's a reason for the second part. So breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, now we're really getting to the exercise now. So that's the warm-up. That gets all the 17 odd muscles of the hip and pelvic region warmed up. Excuse me. Now, left hand on the bottom. The reason for that is we're going to go towards the shoulder. Right hand on top. And then, again, we're going back to our normal 3-stage breathing. Breathe in. Feel where, but we're pulling towards the shoulder, diagonally. Breathe in. Feel where our limits are, where our boundaries are, all the crud that we've created, and breathe it out. And now, a good tip here, which I found really useful. I won't get into too much hippy-dippy stuff about the pudendal nerve and pubic coccygeal muscles, but just pull up the pelvic floor. Just trust me on this. Ladies, it's like your Kegel exercises. Men, it's like, you know, you're, I don't know, whatever. You're having a wee and you want to stop really quickly. Those muscles, not your bum muscles, the bit in between, you know, your two bits, your bum and your other bits. Okay, they're called the pelvic floor. The technical term is the pubic coccygeal muscles. That will help this pose immensely, just to pull them in, and also sucking your lower belly. Now, I haven't set my timer, I'm just demonstrating this to you. You should set your timer so you've got your benchmark to work from and you get the point. Now, this is a very deep stretch. So when you come out of it, for me, I mean, I'm doing this for a long time and it still aches a bit, you know? It's part and parcel of the process. It's gonna hurt a little bit. Not like it's gonna hurt and you're gonna end up dying or anything's gonna rip or tear. As long as you're honourable to your body and you listen to the breath, you let the breath guide you to your limits. Feel where they are, own them, because I didn't create them, your mother didn't create them, the guy that delivers your UPS parcels didn't create them. We all created our own limitations. So it's for us to breathe them in, breathe in fresh oxygenated blood, fresh oxygen, oxygenate the blood, find where our limits are and get rid of them with a breath. That's all I want from you. I really want these poses to help you like they help me, and that's why I'm making these videos. That's why I'm taking my time out to share them with you. That's what it is. So please do the work and get the rewards, get the benefits of what's going to happen. Okay?